What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Ryan G, and I am back again with another video. Guys, check out my live streams. I do live streams every Sundays. I call it Sunday Spill, in which I basically talk about anything that happens social media wise, or just, dealing with the topic of, dating, interacting with the opposite sex, right? Just anything along those lines, and some motivational content for you guys every week. I think you guys are going to really like those types of videos. I also do videos like this one I'm about to do on a weekly basis, 2 times or 3 times a week when I get a chance. And when I am free, I do try to squeeze in reaction/review videos, right? Those videos are pretty cool. I do already have some videos on the channel already, so check those out when you guys are done. Now, guys, this video is titled, "You Should Never Copy or Emulate Another Man." Right? When it comes down to the way another guy acts, behaves, or deals with women, you should never try to follow and do the same thing that another guy is doing. And I'm going to tell you why in this video. Before I get right in this video, I want you guys to like, comment, and subscribe if you are new, and click on the post notification bell, right? Okay, let's get into this. You should never basically copy and try to be someone else that you're not. Now, I did a video that is similar to this, but in this video is titled different, and I'm going to touch on other things a little bit different from what I touched on in that video that I did a while back, right? As a man, you should be able to, think with like an independent mentality, right? Being a man, being your own self, really just separating yourself from the pack. You're supposed to be different from everyone else, and you can't do everything that everyone else is doing, right? You see, what most of you guys have to understand is that women are actually looking for guys who are different, right? I'm not talking about based off of just looks. I'm not talking about like physical attributes, physical features, whatever. As far as height, your built. Not necessarily that, right? But I talk a lot in my videos saying that looks can only get you through the door, right? Can give you a little bit of points, but you still need game, and you still need to display other things and act like you know what you're doing in order to win that person over completely, 100%, right? A lot of people feel like you just have to have looks to be able to sleep with women and be able to date women and things like that. And yeah, I guess in some instances it will work, but it's not going to work all the time, right? You're going to have more times that's going to be like, dry, right? You got guys who say like, I'm not getting anything. This is my season 4. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting no one. It's because they feel as if, you have to look a certain type of way, and you're going off of that same mentality that everyone has. But getting back to this here, you look at another guy, and because he looks a certain type of way, you think that he gets all the chicks. He looks great. You know what I'm saying? He seems like a people person, right? But just based off the way he looks, you assume certain things. And I don't believe in always having assumptions, and because sometimes you can really have the wrong type of assumptions, and that could really mess up, everything going forward, right? And whatever you have to do, right? So instead of looking at the person and thinking that he has game and he looks like the guy that's very good looking and charming, and all the women likes him because he's very tall, right? Because he just has a great complexion, great skin, whatever you see on this guy, you think that he's just a very attractive guy to the opposite sex, right? And little do you know that maybe this guy is not like that. Maybe he's not pulling people towards him. He's not necessarily dating a lot of women, right? Because you see, guys, you look at him and think, all right, maybe I got to dress a certain way, whatever. And maybe you still are not going to get the results that you're looking for, is because you're looking at the wrong things, right? What you should be looking at when you're looking at people and you're trying to see what they're doing that's possibly working for them, that's not working for you, is looking at the way they move, right? Look at other things that really matter, like their actions, the way they present themselves, right? We talked about this over and over again. Look at their vibe, right? Like, watch out for their energy and things like that. Do they display a certain level of confidence around people that allows people to be like moved by their actions, right, and gravitate towards them, right? Are they actually showing that? Are they demonstrating that? That's what you need to look at. You need to stop looking at just looks, right? Like, I'm the type of dude on YouTube, right, that I'm stressing the fact that just, looks, money, and status can only allow you to go so far when it comes down to interacting with women and trying to pull people towards you in general. You can't just rely on these three things to be successful as a man, right? You're gonna hear it from me. You're gonna hear it from a lot of guys who are actually experienced and know what they're talking about. Like, they've actually done this. They have experimented. They have dated multiple women throughout the years, younger guys, older guys than me, that are saying the same exact thing. It doesn't really matter. And if you're only dwelling on it, that means there's certain things that you don't like about yourself that you think you have to make up for with money and status, right? It shouldn't be just pulling people because of money and status, because really and truly they don't like you for who you are. You have to really think about it that way, right? It's like, if they are around you because of how much money you're making, right, per year, and your income, that means that person's not really into you. Because once you do stop to stop making that certain amount of money, then these people are not going to no longer be around you because they didn't like you for the right thing in the first place, right? But you have to learn to be your own self. That's the most attractive thing that guys can do, is, have a personality. Show off your personality. Don't try and alter yourself for anyone, right? This applies to even interacting with another guy. You know what I'm saying? Your friends, whoever you're around, you're hanging around with. Don't try and put up this fake persona and try and be someone else that you're not. Because you might talk a certain way. You might have a certain accent. You might be different, and you're trying to hide that. You're trying to cover that up. Don't do it. Especially if you reach a certain type of age, guys. If you are mature and you should be grown enough to accept yourself for who you are and like know what's you. You know what I'm saying? Everyone is different, and everyone should be able to have their own type of image, their own style, something that's unique to them. If you are in your all right, I'm gonna cut guys in their early 20s a slack. If you are in mid 20s, 25 and up, 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, and you are still trying to mimic and do something else that someone else is doing, right? Trying to act like someone else, right? Like maybe your favorite rapper, whatever it is. It's good to take note of the things that they're doing and the way they act and whatever. But to try and be that person, that's a red flag, right? Like I said before, guys, you will be amazed. The more you are comfortable with who you are, people see that, right? Especially women. They love that. The way you are able to display that you are unique, right? That's the thing. You have to separate yourself from the pack. You cannot be like everyone else. You cannot be communicating the same way. You can't be hitting up the person the same way. You have to have something that's different about you that shows that you got things going on. And even if maybe your life is not like that, you still can move a certain type of way that makes you distinct, right? Make you, seem like you got your shit together as a man. But remember, never try and be someone else that you're not. Don't try and be another man. Be yourself.